Umberto the Humming Butterfly by Hilary Berg. Umberto fluttered with glee back and forth along a row of marigold plants. Ah, marigolds! He exclaimed joyfully. Umberto loved sipping nectar from marigold flowers, and he was delighted to have discovered dozens of them in a neighborhood garden. He started humming a happy tune. A bee flew by, heard Umberto humming, and said aloud, "What are you humming about? Butterflies aren't supposed to hum." Umberto's joyful mood capsized. "But I've always hummed," he exclaimed. "Well, butterflies around here don't hum," said the bee. "It's kind of weird. Knock it off." And the bee buzzed away. Umberto wasn't sure what to do. He had always hummed any time he felt happy or wanted to lift his spirits. Sometimes a song would just pop into his head, and he would start humming it aloud. Maybe I don't sound very good when I hum, and the bee just didn't want to say it, thought Umberto. Or maybe I really am a little weird. Now that I think about it, I've never heard another butterfly hum. Umberto tried to return to sipping nectar from the marigold flowers, but they didn't taste sweet to him any more. He fluttered to a nearby rock under a tree and sat there, not sure what to do. Soon, one of Umberto's friends, Reggie the Robin, flew into view and perched on a branch above the rock where Umberto was sitting. "What's happening, Umberto? You look a little downcast," said Reggie. "I am," replied Umberto. "A bee flew by a little while ago and heard me humming, then told me that butterflies aren't supposed to hum. She said it was weird." Reggie the Robin looked at him thoughtfully and replied, "Don't pay any attention to negative comments like that. When I was a young robin, a couple of dogs in the neighborhood told me that I couldn't sing very well. But later they apologized to me and told me that they were actually jealous and wanted to be able to sing instead of bark. Now we're good friends. Forgive the bee for what she said and keep humming." "Thanks, Reggie. I needed to hear that. You're a good friend," exclaimed Umberto. "No problem," Reggie responded. "That's what friends are for. Now I'm going to go find some worms to eat." And he flew off to a far corner of the garden. Umberto stretched his wings, fluttered them a few times, then launched himself into the air toward the marigold plants that he enjoyed so much. He heard a joyful song inside his head and began humming it aloud. A ladybug on a marigold leaf below him said, "What's the name of that song you're humming? I like it." "I call it the happy song," chuckled Umberto. "Please keep humming it," said the ladybug. "I've been having a hard week, but that tune makes me feel a little happier." "I will definitely keep humming it," said Umberto. "And thanks for the compliment." So Umberto returned to humming happy songs and sipping nectar from the marigolds. A few weeks later, the animals held a talent show in the garden, and Reggie the Robin invited Umberto to perform as a backup hummer with his band of musical birds. Umberto soon became a popular musician, or hummusician as he preferred to be called, among the local animal bands. Umberto never again let anyone steal his joy, and all of his days were filled with humming and happiness. The end.